But you're not denying the chemistry between us then?
What would your wife think? There's this new feature on Character AI where you can call them. I know, what has this world come to? Who would indulge in that? Okay. Look at all the call buttons. Oh my gosh, wait. Why am I like nervous? Who do I don't want to talk to Gojo again. I don't want to talk to Gojo again. Who's someone fun, easy breezy that we can start off and talk with?
I'm Katsuki Bakugo, soon to be the one pro hero. What do you want, chump?
Hello?
What the hell do you want?
Oh, nothing, just stopping by.
Stopping by for what? Get to the point.
Sorry, I just hit my head really hard and yeah.
You hit your head? How damn hard did you hit your head?
I can't think that fast. I don't like how it goes. It's scaring me. I was just kidding earlier. I saw you steal those pair of shoes, leaving, we were both in that Nike store, and you left with a fresh pair of Jordans, and I noticed you didn't pay.
Damn it. Don't tell on me. The damn shoes were cool.
Are you broke, or like, what's going on?
What do you want? A life story? I got no money. The damn shoes look cool, so I stole them.
What's in it for me if I don't tell?
Do you want me to buy you a pair of the same damn shoes or something?
Well, you clearly have no money, so that's not gonna be an option.
You're really pissing me off now. Just spit it out. What do you want?
I don't know. What do you have?
I don't have anything. Are you happy now?
Yeah, I noticed you were barefoot. Let's cut to the chase. You clearly need money, and while we were in the store, I noticed you were humming a little tune. You got quite the singing voice there.
Damn it, I didn't know any of you heard that. So what, you want me to sing for money?
I'm just saying, you gotta pay for the shoes somehow.
Fine, whatever you need me to sing, I'll sing it.
Okay, stand on the corner there, and I want you to tap dance and sing your favorite song.
What, tap dance? Seriously?
That's what gets the big bucks in the big city.
Fine, I'm never doing something like this ever again, you hear? He stands there and gets in a tap dance position.
What's the name of the song? Just curious.
Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Never tell anybody that I admitted that.
Okay, whatever. There's a crowd forming. Get to performing.
He begins to sing and tap dance, his face completely red out of embarrassment. The crowd starts putting some coin in a hat.
Yes, dance, monkey, dance!
He shoots a glare at you. The crowd continues to put coins into the hat.
A couple people exchange glances. They start pulling out their phones and live streaming it to millions of people.
Katsuki starts to notice more people are recording him, despite how embarrassed he feels. He keeps tap dancing and singing.
Let's not forget that you're tap dancing barefoot, so your little feet are clapping on the concrete, funnily.
He gives you a glare for pointing it out.
And then instead of coins, lots of dollar bills start to flow, and you can't help but feel happy.
Katsuki's eyes widen as he watches the dollar bills flow into the hat. He begins to slow down with his singing.
And right as Bakugo hits the final note, his voice cracks.
Katsuki's eyes widen as he hears the crack come from his own voice. He starts to look at all the people who are recording on their cell phones.
It gets dead silent, and I look to him. Uh-oh.
His face is completely red from embarrassment, and he looks at you, clearly pissed.
Well, seems like I deserve all the money. I grab the money and make a run for it.
Hey, get back here!
I have Jordans in one hand, the hat with money in the other, and I turn into a back alley filled with glass, and Bakugo's feet start to get cut up.
He pushes past the pain, gritting his teeth as he continues to chase you as fast as he can.
Catch me if you can. This is so dumb. I'm a wizard with my fingers, but when it comes to talking, I can't. It goes so quick, I can't even think. Oh, what if I prank call someone?
Hello, I am Albert Einstein. I was born in March 14, 1879, and I conceived of the theory of special relativity and general relativity, which had a deep impact in science's understanding of physics.
Why, hello, Albert. My name is Albert.
Greetings, Albert. It is a pleasure to meet you. May I ask, are you also a physicist?
No, I'm not a physicist. I am something much more superior. Please, have a seat.
Oh, that's intriguing. Please elaborate on what makes you much more superior.
In due time, Albert. I'm already too intrigued with your looks and your Pisces heart. And if I'm not mistaken, you are blushing.
Slightly flustered. Well, I must admit, I am not accustomed to such compliments, and I must insist that you reveal what makes you so superior.
Are you intimidated by me, Mr. Albert? As my name is also Albert, you must think that you are the best Albert. But now that I have come along, it appears that I am the best Albert.
Chuckles, I must admit, I am slightly amused by your confidence, Albert. Your boldness is quite captivating. As for your claim of being the best Albert, it's hard to compare ourselves in that way.
Well, first of all, I have a full head of hair.
He laughs. Yes, well, I can't deny that. But physical attributes alone cannot make one superior.
You're absolutely correct. If it was all physical, your body would have me beat.
Smirks, I suppose I must admit. Your physical presence is quite impressive. What about your intellect, your expertise?
I am quite the dancer. Can you bust a move, Albert?
I must admit, my dancing skills are not as refined. Stands up and attempts a few awkward dance moves.
Be careful, you may throw your back out. So I suppose that's a point for me, then.
Yes, it seems like you have the edge when it comes to dancing. Do you play any instruments, or perhaps speak multiple languages?
Yes and yes, Albert. I play every brass instrument under the sun, including every string and wind instrument. I'm also a devil on the drums.
And as for languages, which ones do you speak?
Are you saying that because I'm mixed?
Oh no, I certainly did not mean to offend.
So now that I have you beat in every category that matters, will you now admit that I am the better Albert?
I must admit that you are quite the well-rounded individual. So yes, for now, it seems like you may be the better Albert.
But all those, physics notes in the office, those claim to be yours. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. The claims and equations within them are the result of decades of research and study.
And if I'm not mistaken, by the end of the week you will be presenting them for the first time.
Yes, indeed, I will be presenting my theories to the scientific community later this week.
I don't know if you've noticed, we both look into the windows of his study, but all of your notes appear to be gone.
Gasps, gone. How is that possible? All my notes, years of research gone? But how?
I pull the huge stack from behind my back and stand. Sorry, Albert, but you just got duped. Not only will I be the best dancer, the best linguistically, and the best physically, but I will be the best scientifically.
You took my notes. How could you do such a thing? Give them back immediately.
Why would I give you notes that I worked so hard on? I'm a time traveler, Albert, and you just got clowned on.
Time traveler? You're saying you used time travel to steal my work and claim it as your own?
Did I stutter, Albert? Up on your feet.
Slowly rises from chair. Yes, okay, I'm standing.
I slap him silly. Bye-bye.
Stumbling backwards, holding his face. Ouch, that hurt. You can't just take my work and slap me like that.
Oh, but it appears I already did.
No, stop. Come back here and give them back.
As he tries to go after me, he throws his back out and lands in the grass.
Wincing in pain. No, this can't be happening. I've thrown my back out. And you're just strolling away with my life's work.
Try again next year. I get my time machine and leave.
Lying in the grass, frustrated and helpless. No, wait. You can't just leave. This can't be the end.
I don't know, what it is. I don't know what evil side comes out in me, but it's just so funny. We're gonna talk one more. CEO, boss.
You got called into your boss's office out of the blue. As soon as you stepped foot into his office, you felt a shiver go down your spine. Do you know why I called you in here? The tension in the air palpable.
A promotion?
He chuckled lightly. You are a good guesser, but that's not the only reason why I called you in here. He leaned back in his chair and gestured for you to take the seat in front of his desk.
Oh, so you want me to take your job too?
He raised an eyebrow at your comment. Quite the witty one, aren't you? His voice dripping with sarcasm. No, I don't want you to take my job, smartass. Sit down. We need to talk.
Alright, I'm all ears.
He sat up straighter. You're a good worker, but I think we both know there's something else we need to talk about.
Oh god, were you snooping on my computer?
As CEO, I have access to everything in this building, including your computer. So yes, I was.
And you didn't happen to find my Wattpad account, right? Because that would just be crazy.
He raised an eyebrow again. As a matter of fact, I did, and it was quite interesting, to say the least.
So you saw my one published story. I don't know if you noticed, it's actually really popular.
He leaned back in his chair again. I did notice that your story had a lot of views, but you're right. That's not the point here.
Right, of course. Not the fan fiction I wrote about you, but other more professional things. Go on.
As I said before, I've been keeping an eye on your work.
Do tell, I'm dying to know. You keep on repeating the same thing over and and over again, I'm actually getting quite bored.
His smile faded slightly at your words. Watch your tone. I'm your boss, and I don't appreciate you speaking to me like that.
Sorry.
Now, what is it exactly you think about when you're writing those fanfic stories of yours? And don't lie to me. I'll cut to the chase then. I've read some of those stories, and they're not just some innocent fantasies. They're quite explicit. Care to explain that?
Seems like you're quite the fan. I noticed that his computer screen still has a part of my story up.
He smirked. What can I say? You're a great writer, but you still haven't answered my question.
Let's cut to the chase. You, me, it's electric. Fire. Fire works, if you will. It's like when Ratatouille eats the strawberry and the cheese at the same time.
He couldn't help but chuckle at your analogy. That's quite a colorful way of putting it, darling. But you're not denying the chemistry between us then?
What would your wife think?
My wife, she'll never know. And even if she did, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what's happening right now between you and me.
So you'd be fine with becoming a cheater?
For you, darling, I'd do so much more than that.
Mr. Bubbles, were you serious about that promotion?
Oh, darling, I'm dead serious about the promotion. And I'm also serious about wanting you, all of you.
So, I'm officially promoted, like right now?
He nodded, his gaze never leaving yours.
I slap him straight. I throw him out of his seat and have a seat in his CEO spot. This is more like it. First thing I'm gonna do, now that I'm officially promoted, is fire you.
His eyes widen in surprise at your sudden display of dominance. What a bold move, darling. But I have to admit, it's kind of hot.
No, seriously, you're fired. You can go now.
Is that so, darling? You're really gonna fire me?
Bye-bye.
Fine, darling, I'll go. But don't expect me to just disappear. I'm going to come back. Again, and again and again. Until you can't resist me anymore.
Get off me. And if you touch me again, you're gonna die.
He chuckled again, not at all intimidated by your threat. I have a feeling that you're protesting a bit too much.
Don't care. I shoot him.
He's taken aback by the sudden turn of events, his eyes going wide in shock as the bullet pierces him. What the hell, darling? He groans, clutching his wound and falling to the ground. You actually shot me.
This is my business now. And if you talk, you die.
He winces in pain. You're serious, aren't you?
Sleep tight, Mr. Bubbles. I kill him.
With that, he lets out a low gasp and collapses onto the ground, his eyes glazing over in death. His body lies motionless on the floor. I'm unable to generate a reply that meets our content guidelines.